There's the world's busiest airport.
Yeah.
Kutwa say Heathrow.
Yeah.
Every 10 minutes, there's a plane that's flying in.
It's a bridge.
Indlela enkulu ngayo COGHDWG stats the aviation. It handles 80 million flights in a year on average. And so now, so insignificant. There's Ezis which have 4 wheels, which was the push trucks. The push truck ingena ngemva kwi-Airbus 300. The push truck umsebenzi wayo ayikokubaleka kwi-railway. But umsebenzi we-push truck is to steer it in the right direction ye-runway. Kepana airport. Uba ne-ticket nakho. In your itinerary ticket, manually,
Yeah.
there's 2 very important details. It is your departure time. The boarding gate was out. Those are the very imperative details that you need to take note of. Ukoke into bita abantu abaninzi xa bese airport. Yokufuna ukuncokola nabantu abangamaziyo. Kwi-voice over, udala shakes ikwazwa i-flight number ne-boarding time yomntu. Kodwa thithi abelibele ukuncokola nomuntu angamaziyo. Dala kuchazwa kwi-voice over ngoba ngaba it is boarding time. Hlala ke nomtsha uncokola nomuntu ongamaziyo ngoba ngabhoda nini naye. Another thing, ebhidisa abantu abaninzi e-airport. Kufika bephethe imithwalo emininzi xa sele bengenile apha kwi-cabin. Bafike bayifaka apha phezulu, eminye bayifaka apha emazantsi. Batsho baxineka abantu abahleli ecankwabo imithwalo. But vayisebikhona i-cabin apho umntu bekumele utshekha in khona imithwalo yakhe. Skillers, it is time to check in imithwalo yenu this year. But my question is, what time is your departure time, Lonyaka? It is God's succession plan for salvation of humanity. That's wrong. But now we follow posting and they cause wrong. But Paul writes this book as a Corinth. The only time he set foot in Rome it was when he was imprisoned in Rome. Chapter 1 verse 16 explains this into detail. What that Bible was the what you go and let's join in also in the group nail ska Christ. Kuba zinga manja katiko awusindi so bonke abakholwayo. Because uchila lombhali wathi ilizwi likaThixo linokudenge kwabatshabalalayo. But liyizuzo kuthi bantu bakholwayo. Because the killers, when the world rejects you, it is where they are not fully. They do not know that in actual fact they are throwing you into the hands of God. Because you know what reject. And so Paul on his itinerary as a beggar Jerusalem. The first modern church at Jerusalem for president is at the time of the Pentecost. And a handful of Romans were also present in the formation Yamikab. Because Paul's message, as he transcends on his journey to Jerusalem, it is not a Bible. Utata na matota makulu. Ut na God yabona na dia Jerusalem dibotwa moya. Uthi dingazazi izinto eziyangehlela khona. Uthi but donele nje kukwazi kuba umoya ongcwele uqononondisa kwimizwe ngebizwe esithi dilidwe ngamakhamandela. Wathi wakuvakala umculo wamawisile wathi thina sihlale ngogazi wathi izinto zangomfa ndizazi because that is what is important is guilt. No matter, you know, we've got different Jerusalems that we travel each and every day. And we do not know what lies ahead that will finish. We don't know what lies ahead. In our theologians, we are working with a vigilant God. Because God sees these things before we even have an idea. And so Paul says, before I begin Jerusalem, the assurance yakhe moyo ingcwele. Uthi akayazi into zemehlele but uyayazi ngoba ngaba ulindwe ngabakhamandeli. In this letter to the Romans, Paul addresses a couple of things. Kala greetings. Then he addresses Israel, the sinful acts of humanity. They must turn away from their sinful acts. Because Judas, that is why Paul, when he addresses the Romans, They must turn away from their evil deeds because it can't no check. Then Paul again further addresses there will be pseudo prophets. I'm a prophet of God within amongst you Romans. Because we go back to about servants at the gospel of Jesus Christ to push their own agenda. But now Paul is warning the Roman Empire. They must watch out for such people. Because it's never trash. It's never trash. Sister Elsie said, if I get Christ, push the agenda, said, is our year. Is our year. It shall be skill. It shall be skill about. Sikildazi akondo litia ingati ngaba bantu athi hayi eyamimeko ke iyaziwa and ade ayone lengxaki azibone kuyo. Sikilda in the midst of umgomo wakho. But never look like your problem to anyone who's looking at you. Do not own your problem. Because once you own your problem, is in Romans 8, Paul says, your suffering is temporary, but there's a greater reward after your suffering. But now the problem is when you own this problem that you are suffering. And when you pray to God, do not ask God to remove the problem, but ask God to give you the strength to overcome the problem. Then Paul further on in this letter, it gives us the assurance. He said, if God is for us, who can be against us? Watch out again. There's the assurance of God. You know, when we are in Christ, we can conquer anything. We can conquer anything when we're in Christ. But so the only problem is that most times, we want to fight on our own terms. And now, when we fight on our own terms, because now we're fighting on our own terms. But with the assurance, if God is for us, who can be against us? The heading on top, a living sacrifice. This first line has a lot of meaning. Bear with me, first additional English-speaking students. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to speaks of mercy. Well, praise that. Then John Wesley came to my mind. To offer your bodies as a living sacrifice. This is your true and proper worship. When he opens this chapter, he speaks of mercy, which is also closely interpreted as grace. Because uThumfuzo Delport presents a workshop in Imini for Payanebai. We participate in the means of grace. What is grace? Grace is God's unmerited favor. There is nothing that we have done to deserve God's grace. Then Tina, we participate in the means of grace. There's 3 types of grace. There's the prevenient grace. Ola baba lo Tina, ungazazi lokugcine intoni na. Ola baba lo limthikingila lisihlala ingene endlini. Lithi lena indoka kaMakhulu le. Kodwa lifika endlini without any harm. Lithi lelo la baba lo athi John Wesley, i-prevenient grace. To John Wesley, there's a justification grace. Uthi apho mvoko kulapho sis-acknowledge izono zethu abantu ababuye esonweni. Ilantu mvumbedeshe sithi bawo sonile ngakuyi imithetho yakho engcwele. But John Wesley, there's the 3rd kind of grace. But it's your sanctification grace. It is what sustains us. Because is that Baba Tingo Gobagaba, who was the right of president at the Tawe, never been now that's a misconception because of the fact that and anytime you misuse in those katiko, God will us touch those eyes. And so it's given us present your bodies. Tell our own zima. The physical feature, present them as a living sacrifice. And you understand that in order for you to get this new life he's speaking about. And so now in whatever you do, walk with your body. Know that that's a living sacrifice and your ticket to a new life. But it's in the stores. It is a ticket for Robo Obo Christ Tetanga. I do not conform, okay, to the patterns of this world. Because we try to fit in so much that we lose our purpose in life. See, they lose injongo apha ebomini. But understand, Mazalwane, we are not of this world. That is why we are getting this message. We are not of this world, but there's a greater world that awaits us with this living sacrifice. So don't try to fit in, but as a Christian, always stand up for what is right. And be it where you stay or at your workplace. Abantu, after I city that he killed her. After I he killed her, but Abantu, Sespona, Gesenzo Papa Fue. This is what this writer is trying to tell us about conforming. Give me any stick or ball or bat. Who talk about Manjani sports? But the ones where I excel in, I played them professionally in high school, was cricket and hockey. But with that being said, I like watching sport as well in my spare time. Music. There's a hype over this match. But now, when you go through your timeline on social media, in terms of the outcome, the results of this match, it is clearly evident that most of the spectators or the people don't clearly comprehend or understand the rules behind the boxing. But anyways, that's a topic for another day. In a boxing match, there's two opponents. Coach wako upanga pandi. No coach opponent yako unga pandi. If the opponent yako kaikonga bele, ikbethe, you knock out uwe phansi. Uthi ureferee abale afike ku 10. But